We are currently standing above Postal Square. Now, this place is under the control of the Gunners, and Fallen Skybridge, which is above it, is under the control of the Supermutants. What happens when you have two factions that are, well, one's below and one's above? Well, they're going to fight over the nearest building that connects them. The Pinnacle Highrise is that building. Now, let's go inside and see who has control of the bottom floors and the top ones. Once you are inside, immediately go to your left if you want a wee bit of a funny scene. You can see a skull in the bottom of the toilet here with some bandage, scissors and a hairbrush. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. So we walk in here, we can take an elevator to the next floor. Well, it's actually many floors up. This is the 6th floor, if I'm not mistaken. It's under the control of Gunners, which have come up from Postal Square. But that's not all. There is a hidden doorway here when you're doing the jackpot, I can barely speak here, emission line. You can find this door will open. Once you go inside, boom, you can pick up a stealth boy, usually a really nice sniper rifle, as well as some other gear. Of course, the door, and the steamer trunk as well. This will be here until you do that quest line for the railroad, and for many of you that don't do any quests for the railroad, you might not have even known it was there. Now, why this is an advanced locked door, I'll never know, because you walk out and you walk up anyway. So, yeah, another weird one. That's 2 buildings we've found so far with really strange doors that you can unlock. I've also been inside all of these bits, and they're just all dead ends, unfortunately. You can pick up just some of the random equipment. Now, the Gunners down here, they're pretty safe, pretty secure. Not much is happening. They have this place locked down. Now, if we go a few more floors up, the story changes quite drastically. So we'll take the elevator that we passed, and we'll go straight up to, I think this is either the 16th floor. It's a good way up. So, the Supermutants and the Gunners have met in this floor, the 11th floor, that's it. And you can normally find a couple of them fighting off the Gunners. Usually about 4 Gunners versus 3 Supermutants. Who wins is usually, well, anyone's guess. Normally for me, it tends to be the Supermutants. Just in close quarters, they are usually much more superior to any of the other factions. And, oh no, there's 4 Supermutants. Okay, so they completely outnumber the Gunners as well. I would say it's not giving us a lot as to what this building was. Given it a Pinnacle Highrise, I would assume, with, you know, a lot of just assuming, that this was like a residential tower. Maybe offices as well. But we can call the elevator and head on up to the next floor. Now, from here, it's the Supermutants that call the shots. The Gunners didn't really make it very well on this floor. Because of the Fallen Skybridge, it's under the control of the Supermutants. They came in from the top, and the Gunners came from the bottom, and this is the result. So you can find plenty of bodies throughout here, and a few Protectrons. However, there's no Protectron bodies, which I always find a bit curious. And in terms of items, there's not like anything if you fight up here. There's just a rather nasty Supermutant with another Gunner that he's taken out. So it's assumed at some point they had control of the entire tower, and unfortunately they opened a door. Well, when I say door, they had a bit of a gateway here that they could have walked across. It is assumed this was connecting the Pinnacle Highrise over to this skyscraper here via a walkway. So again, might have been linking up, you know, 2 office buildings, or it could have been linking up 2 residential towers. Either way, the Supermutants poured in from that point. It's maybe assumed that it didn't collapse immediately. You know, maybe it took a wee bit of time, and that's why the Supermutants didn't, you know, take over the entire tower right away. So it's pretty awesome to see 2 factions just trying to fight over one area whilst I'm trying to jump back up here to gain access. You can see it is a bit steep, and this Supermutant is currently treating this, well, the Warlord here is treating it like some sort of star machine. That's pretty cool. There is so much to this city, and we have explored quite a lot of it. We're approaching like the final quarter of the city. So yeah, I've also somehow trapped myself. How did I get myself into this position? I actually can't move. Yep. Game's still in beta. Don't worry, the next gen patch will fix this. It's coming out soon, I'm sure. Anyways, thank you to all my supporters, channel members, and everyone else that watches and enjoys my content. Yous are much appreciated. Have a brilliant day wherever you are. See you in the next one. Thank you.